While the world's eyes are fixed on the West, something extraordinary is unfolding in the East. China, once seen as the world's factory, is quietly reshaping itself into the world's algorithm. From the neon skyline of Shanghai to the silent corridors of data centers in Shenzhen, a new power is rising, not through war, but through innovation. The question is no longer if China will lead the next global shift, but when. After years of slowdown and property crises, China's economy in 2026 begins to move again, not fueled by construction or cheap exports, but by technology and precision manufacturing. Factories now hum with robotics instead of human hands. And while inflation and aging populations haunt Western economies, China's controlled digital economy is finding its rhythm. The dragon sleeps no more. When the US tried to choke China's chip supply, Beijing didn't retreat, it rebuilt. By 2026, homegrown processors and AI models rival the West. Huawei's Ascend chips, Baidu's Ernie 5.0, and SenseTime's cognitive systems begin powering everything, from national defense to smart cities. This isn't imitation anymore, it's reinvention, and it's happening faster than anyone expected. While the world debates crypto, China quietly deploys something more dangerous: control disguised as currency. The Digital Yuan, now active across Asia, Africa, and the Middle East, becomes a new instrument of soft power. Every transaction recorded, every pattern analyzed. For China, money itself has become data, and data is the new empire. In 2026, Chinese electric cars aren't competing, they're conquering. BYD outsells Tesla. NIO's solid-state batteries last 1 million miles. Entire ports are loaded with ships carrying electric vehicles to Europe, Africa, and South America. China doesn't just make cars, it owns lithium, nickel, and the entire battery chain. The age of oil is ending, and China holds the charger. Far from public eyes, in underground labs in Hefei and Beijing, another race unfolds, the quantum race. Quantum satellites secure communication across continents. AI-guided drones and hypersonic systems redefine what deterrence means. The West worries about AI ethics. China programs efficiency. For better or worse, it works. The Belt and Road Initiative evolves into something far more digital. Fiber optic highways stretch from Asia to Africa. Ports, power grids, and 5G networks, all branded Made in China. Beijing doesn't conquer nations with armies, it buys them with infrastructure. And as Western debt grows, developing nations find refuge under the red flag. Washington isn't silent. Alliances reform. AUKUS, Quad, and new Pacific coalitions. The race isn't for land or oil, but for influence, technology, and narrative. The White House fears that the next superpower won't just lead markets, it will lead minds. And in the digital age, that's far more dangerous. BRICS 2.0 is no longer symbolic. With Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Iran joining, a new financial order begins. Trade settles in digital yuan and gold-backed systems. SWIFT loses relevance, and as sanctions become weaker, BRICS builds its own banking web, decentralized yet tightly controlled by Beijing's algorithms. A quiet revolution in global finance has begun. China's secret weapon isn't missiles, it's governance AI. Systems that predict city needs, optimize logistics, even manage pollution in real time. Entire cities function like living organisms, coordinated by neural networks. Citizens barely notice, but the system does. Every click, every step, every purchase, part of a digital nervous system called the state. Yet beneath the brilliance lies a paradox. The same algorithms that lift millions from poverty also monitor them. Freedom and surveillance merge into one. In China, innovation serves order, and order feeds innovation. The rest of the world wonders, can a society thrive without freedom if efficiency replaces democracy? Rare earth metals, global shipping routes, chip supply chains. China plays them like chess pieces, calm, patient, inevitable. Africa's mines, Europe's ports, Asia's factories. Each move reinforces the same goal: dependency. In the global economy of 2027, everyone trades with China, whether they like it or not. Some nations embrace it, others resist. But as yuan-backed infrastructure spreads and Western debt deepens, resistance becomes expensive. The world is learning a new language, not Mandarin, but pragmatism. Because when survival meets ideology, business wins. The year 2027 could mark a turning point. AI governs economies, quantum networks protect states, and for the first time in modern history, the center of innovation tilts east. No more made in China, now it's invented in China. And that changes everything. As night falls over Shanghai skyline, one truth remains. The future isn't east or west, it's digital. In this new age, power belongs not to those who own land or oil, but to those who control information. China has mastered that art. The only question left is, can the world keep up?